What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. We jumping straight into it. How to lose weight. How 2K gave me a little gem on weight loss. You see this archetype? I just want you to pay attention to the word archetype. Every single person that's alive is a certain archetype. Some people, for instance, I've met across some people who they've never got heartburn before until later on into their life. So you understand how some people, you could have heartburn early in your life, but another person has never experienced it yet. It's so many differences like that in life. Do you understand that? People come here with differences that you ain't gonna have in your lifetime. You could live your life a long time and never have that type of illness or whatever that person went through. Same thing comes down when we talk about the body. So you guys see OG drop the weight. I used to have the big beer belly. You can see the arms. Yeah, we just gotta get the whole body tight and keep working. So here's one of my things I want to put, because I've also seen a lot of people who try to do the route where they're eating the healthiest of healthiest that they think is healthy. And my biggest thing that I want to try to tell people is that there's certain things, yes, the body needs, but not all the time your body is getting that based off of shit that you eat. So a person eats something and then, okay, I'm good. Sometimes sicknesses come from mental. Example, people stress eat, meaning when they're upset, they'll just go and stress eat. I used to do the same thing. They'll stress eat, right? You stress eat. But how does stress eating start? From the mind. Think about it. You're not truly necessarily eating because you're hungry. You're eating because you're stressed out, and it is like something to do, kind of, or it's going to give you some type of little pleasure that makes you feel like, okay. But still, it don't even do that much either. But you stress eat. Stress eat develops from the mind. It's a mental problem that you already have an existing problem that's already existing. This problem exists before you start even overeating to stack on top of the weight. That has to cut. Now, a lot of reasons, a lot of key details that a lot of people don't know about is that the foods we eat, McDonald's, any of the foods, they can stay into your body for a long periods of time. And when they stay in your body for a long periods of time, you have fat that could develop in all different areas of your body. For example, if I show you guys right here, you guys look at my stomach, I'm not flexing. This area right here is where a lot of the fat is developing. That I get some of the excess fat. You understand? Everybody is different. Some people can have the body where they just more wide. Some people can have it where they belly just poking out so much more. Some people can have it all in their chest, their upper body, their legs. You understand? And each part of the body is different. So, step one. The biggest thing is the mental fight you have to fight to get out of the whole losing weight concept. If you just try to stop eating, okay, I'm cutting everything, and try to just stop eating so fast and so quick, you just like crashing out. So you're going too far with it. You're not having a balance. Eat some of the things that you normally eat. Start cutting the portions of it, taking less of it. I told people when I was first losing weight and stuff like that, what did I do? I was smoking. Now, smoking weed is not to say, oh, the weed helps you, because there's still fat people who don't. They be like, oh, I'm big and I still haven't lost weight yet. That's because you haven't got to that. When I smoked weed, I got to a mental point where it was like, it made me sit back, relax a little bit more. I didn't give into the hunger cravings and the pains that you get when you overeat too much food already. I was already into like, okay, let me slow down on some of these foods, because even when I eat a whole bunch of food, what can we all relate to? You get the itis. The itis isn't nothing good. 9 times out of 10, you're going to sleep and you're not doing anything productive, anything with your time, nothing. You're just going to sleep. We live in a world where we really got to work hard, especially in these times now. So going to sleep just off of you having the itis, you eating some good food, I guess somebody else's company made. Come on now. That's like slowing you down, right? So if we know that we all get the itis, that lets you know that you have to cut that out as well. You have to cut the portions out to where your food makes you want to go to sleep. When your food makes you want to go to sleep, your body goes to sleep, then your body's not even working at the food's just building up the fat. That's it. In different areas of your body, depending on your archetype. Remember I said, you look at this 2K screen, everybody's a different archetype. You can't watch Johnny Bravo, the workout man, and he tells you drink this creatine thing and do this and then results going to work. Everybody's not the same. Some people, some things are gonna work for some others, and this is what they don't tell you. You lead people on paths, and it's gonna mess them up even more. When in reality, you're supposed to tell any person losing weight, you have to cut down on what you're already doing. 9 times out of 10, if you're big, you're already doing something. You already have been eating over the past. Even if you're a big boy, I've been big since I was kind of young. You got to go all the way back to your past, your root. How many times you overeat stuff? How much sugars have you put in your body? These things stay up into our bodies for long periods of time. This is why you see people so big for so long, my 100, 600 challenge thing, and then they gain the only way how they lost that weight, little Terrio, the only reason how they lost that weight was based off of their mental. I tell people this all the time. Food is physical shit. That's why I tell people, don't get too lost in the people that say, hey, you eat these natural herbs, you eat this, you're going to burn weight quick. No, it's really a mental thing. There's going to be points of times where you're going to be hungry as fuck. You're going to be like, damn, oh shit. You're going to want to eat the same regular food that you eat, that you know gives you the ice, that you know will stack weight on top of you, and boom, you're keeping yourself in a cycle. You have to fight those days off. How do you fight those days off? Only with your mind. You only fight it off with your mind. No matter what you do, if you say, oh, I'm going to lock myself in a room, you had to use your mind to lock yourself in a room. If you say, oh, I'm not going to eat, I had to use my mind to say, oh, I'm not going to eat. And you guys don't understand when you get to that mind battle and you really give in and you choose to say, you know what, I'm going to eat this again. Because working out is not, trust me when I say that, our bodies are very special. All right? Because I'm going to make a part 2 about this. Like I said, my videos come natural, raw, no script. So I'm going to make a part 2 about this as well and keep doing these natural gem videos for people. Hopefully people like them. Your body, right? This is what I tell people, because no food, no water is 100% healthy. People think like, yo, all these things have toxins in it. What people don't give credence and caters to and claps to is the fact that our bodies are very special. When you get cut, do you heal your body? Do you say, and heal yourself? Do you do that? No. A lot of things are naturally healing you as you are living and as you are adding to it. Whatever exists, whatever is already helping your body, because everybody is different how your body helps you or how your body replenishes itself, how it heals. It's all different. And then you are a part of that work as well. How you're treating your mind, how you're handling the stress that you're sending to your body. You don't think if you're stressed out and you're mentally stressed out, what do you think is hurting? Your brain. Your brain's hurting. Your brain starts to hurt right once you're overthinking too much and your mental is stressed out. You're not having the right thoughts flow through. Boom. Okay, what happened when you're not getting a certain amounts of love and stuff like that? Or you don't feel no love. What's getting attacked next? Your heart. So understand, when you stressing out mentally and you say, okay, I'm gonna stress eat, you're attacking your gut. You're attacking your stomach area. You're not really eating out of intentions like, okay, you truly are hungry at this time. You got to eat to go do something. You know what I mean? People overeat. That's the truest, keyest problem right there. And they have to learn how to balance that. Some people think if they're not going to eat, if they don't eat breakfast, dinner, or lunch or something, they think they're going to die. That's crazy. So imagine if we didn't have this and the government wasn't giving us this shit. They wasn't giving us this food. What people going to do? And I've seen plenty of people just trip out of nowhere. So it's many of patterns that. So working out, that's the basics. I don't have to tell people, hey, you got to work out to lose weight. That's already known. It's not about that. It's literally about the mental part. Controlling how you eat, controlling how the portions that you eat, controlling what you do for the day so you're not just sitting around so you can eat. Controlling that you're going to say, okay, I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go get busy this day. Or I'm going to hop into my passions. I'm hopping in. You have to get your mind focused and get it off of that. You never went outside, went with your friends. Think about when you was young. Bring y'all back to when y'all was young. And see, if y'all don't remember this, then y'all ain't had no childhood. Everybody that watched this video, click on this, you ain't had no childhood. Your childhood was trash. If you can't remember a time where you were a child and you were playing a video game or outside with your homies or whatever the case was, and you was so busy into whatever you were doing. See, this is the energy we used to have as children. I mean, I still have this, but we can still get out of it when you get adults because it's other stresses. So I still relate to everybody else too. But when you get into that energy where you locked in and you're locked in so much to whatever you're doing that you know is benefits you, making you have fun, making you enjoy yourself, whatever the case is, you never had one of those times after and you Now you ready to eat afterwards, but you've been on the game for hours, or you was outside for hours. That's what I'm talking about. That's how things should be. You come back, you eat, you good to go. You putting yourself on a way better eating cycle like that, because you're actually getting shit done. You're getting yourself more productive. The people that's already kind of like lazy, you kind of like chill around a lot, you kind of barely don't do nothing. Even if you not fat, you're gonna be fat mentally, because the foods don't have no energy supply in it. 9 times out of 10, it's giving you the itis. It's making you more tired than making you more up. Any food. The itis is just when your stomach is just full and your body has to overwork to fight the food down. That's it. And that's nothing that's good. That ain't nothing that's good for us. Our body's overworking and shit, so we could start getting tired. We could burn it off and get it all out and feel better too, but you know, that's how. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 of understanding weight loss. Now this is the part 1. Now this is the part 1. I'm gonna do some more where it's like well, basically, I'm gonna go based off of the comment section and what questions people have to ask. Basically, I'm gonna go off of the comment section and what people have to ask, and then in my next video, I'm gonna touch up on the questions people ask based off of what I'm saying. Because I keep trying to tell people, anything outside is tools. Working out, all this stuff is tools. We gotta remember, before anybody got fat, you overate some type of food, some systematic food. You didn't overeat healthy food, because we know if you overate some healthy food, you wouldn't be fat. It's genetics. I'm telling you, I see a big man outside. Listen, I don't even mean to come at it like this, but I see a big boy outside. He got kids. 9 times out of 10, his kids gonna eat the same shit he eats. That's easy, simple genetics, easy like genetics. That's how they become big. Oh yeah, he was big from kind of birth and shit. He came out with those eating habits because it comes from the parents. That's so simple. But and then how we pair back up and come back to reality, who gave us this type of fattening food? The system. Or businesses, companies. I don't even just put it in the system, but food markets, whatever. They give you these cakes or these certain foods that have a lot of trans fat, whatever. You know all those words, the glucose corn syrup. That shit is in hella foods, and it sticks to your body. It sticks to your, and turns into fat. This stuff turns into a liquid in our body. You got to think about it. It turns into some type of liquid because our food don't stay whole in our body. It's either munched up and chewed up. You know how when it look like dog food, it's either like that or it's starting to turn into liquid. 9 times out of 10, I feel like it turns into a liquid, and then that liquid is not really a digestible liquid in a way, so it doesn't come out all the time through you shitting or peeing. So at that point, your body, it starts sucking onto your body, then turns to fat. Boop. And then you got fat in there. Just like when you cut a chicken, I cut raw chicken, so it's like some details like I just start to put together. You cut some raw chicken, you see the fat on the chicken. They cut us the same way, we would have fat on us the same way. You just don't see humans cut open it. We don't make humans, but we make chickens though. We cut open chickens. But anybody who makes some food, who made food raw like that, from how same way I do, you would see that. Humans have the same thing. Okay, you got wherever you got fat at, they cut your body, that fat will be there. That's just how it is. Hey, y'all hit that like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. Is losing weight more of a mental thing more than it's physical and you working out and stuff? Because I see many people work out, do a whole bunch of stuff, and then they end up just quitting. But I think a lot of time behind the scenes too, a lot of people do a lot of cheating meals, and a lot of people don't know some things is retained fat. It takes really long times to get that off. Some people are not doing workouts the way it needs to be done in that area, so they're not burning the fat properly. It goes so deep, I could just ramble for days. So like I said, you guys, let me know what you guys think about this comment section below. I'll touch up on it more in another video of people like this. Hit that like, subscribe.